Hello and welcome to This Week in Gaming, a lighthearted look at all the latest happenings in the industry. For 18 years, the site Emulators has provided a safe, easy way for people to play retro games on their computer. But they've shut down their library this week so they don't get sued by Nintendo, who has already filed lawsuits against two smaller emulation sites. It's a sad day for the gaming community because although these services are illegal, they also ensure video game preservation. They're like a book exchange, but in the future when books are illegal because you have to download them from the publisher's cloud as an ebook. That is eerily plausible. Emu Paradise has kept these games safe in a digital open museum of sorts, and many people do see them as artifacts. Who's to say that the hieroglyphics in Super Mario Land are worth less than those on the Rosetta Stone? Well, a lot of people probably, but can you throw your balls at the Rosetta Stone? Not without getting in a lot of trouble. More than just a way to play games for free, Emu Paradise provided a public service, and it gave access for people that had no other means, like soldiers overseas, for example. Now, looking for these games elsewhere will likely lead you to unsafe sites where you think you're getting Pokemon Snap, but you're actually getting Pokemon My Ass. Monster Hunter World has begun its crossover event with Final Fantasy XIV. I made a video on that subject and someone commented, "You can easily tell the Monster Hunter players from the Final Fantasy XIV players in the trial." I think I'm an obvious 14 player because without the little orange circles on the ground telling me where to go, I have the rate awareness of a potato. Actually, that's not fair to potatoes. I know several who are quite good at the trial. The point is, when the internet dragons escape, I'm running to the Monster Hunter players for help. Sorry, guys. IGN has been accused of plagiarism this week as one of their writers copied a small YouTuber's game review almost word for word. Here's a clip from the creator, Boomstick Gaming, who shows side by side how IGN jacked his content.
This combat system is fast, fluid, responsive, and one of the most rewarding representations of 2D combat of the entire genre.
Fights are fast, fluid, responsive, and hands down one of the most gratifying representations of video game combat I've ever experienced.
So it's starting to get a little fishy, huh?
That sucks, but I'm glad the truth is out and hopefully will discourage this from happening in the future from other gaming news sites. Since this happening, Boomstick Gaming has gained over 40,000 new subscribers, and that video got over 850,000 views. So I'd just like to take a moment to speak directly to IGN. Hey IGN, played any 10 out of 10 perfect games lately? Listen, I just wanted to invite you to copy my words and post them on your big boy channel. I'm a small bean, and I would like you to do me a plagiarize. Thank you. It's that time of year again. It's time for the Overwatch Summer Games event, where esports cosplay as real sports, and I cosplay as a Mercy main who isn't pissed off about the 20% healing beam nerf. It wasn't even that good to begin with. Why should I even play her and not Moira? I don't even want to play Moira. It's a stupid game anyway. New skins include Self-Aware Pitching Machine, Primate Behind the Plate, Super Tiny Baby Head Reinhardt, Rich Grandma, and Unapproachably Popular Girl Diva. No new skin for Wrecking Ball. I guess he can't be a professional athlete because he always comes off as a amateur. But who needs Overwatch when you can cast Deadeye in Red Dead Redemption 2? The gameplay trailer for that just came out, and it's looking pretty as a speckled pup under a red wagon. I'm from Louisiana, and a lot of the scenes look like home to me. Seeing the alligator reminded me I hadn't had lunch yet. The game seems super single-player friendly. We haven't heard a lot about multiplayer yet, but recall last month when Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick said that he would not make his game a, quote, sad, diluted version of Fortnite because it would fail and be embarrassing. So I think the game's in good hands, unlike Todd Howard, who when asked if Fallout 76 would have Battle Royale in it, said, "We'll see." I'd say Todd and Strauss Zelnick are about as different as tea and whiskey. Personally, I can't wait to collect horses and brush them and tell them they're pretty and ride into town and murder everyone there, leaving no survivors. It'll be here October 26th for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. As for PC, who can say? I reckon it won't be too long, said the cat when they cut off his tail. It's week 3 of War of the Thorns, Battle for Azeroth's pre-patch event. As part of my ongoing coverage, I'm going to talk about lore developments, so spoiler alert. Now, this week I did not have time to make a separate video going in depth, so here's the basics. The Alliance attacked the Undercity, aka Ed Lordaeron. My girl started popping blight like it was her unbirthday party, which for some it was. People were getting turned, literally. But not me, because the goblins gave me a gas mask, which worked even though it's acidic, whatever. Because then Jaina sails in on a boat out of nowhere and just plops a Tide Pod on it. Psh, all clean of blight. And it's safe on colors. Normally I'd be mad about how Deus Ex Machina-y that all felt, but she's a queen and I still love her from the Warbringer shorts, so she can do whatever she wants. Hey, who needs OxyClean when you have Frosty Queen? Anyway, after the Alliance starts winning, then the Void Elves decide to show up. And everyone's fine with that and doesn't think that's suspicious at all. They're like, oh, we're so glad you're here. In a more serious RPG, that would be like borderline treasonous. Sourfang says he wants to die, so Anduin brings him back to Stormwind for mental health counseling. Bane is not amused with Sylvanas, who reminds us that being evil is fun and charming sometimes. Then, thanks to Jaina being crazy OP, everyone escapes with no harm done. My thoughts on it, I'm still on the hype boat, and I feel like I'm wearing my flippy floppies for my faction because I love Jaina, and the Kultira story looks like The Witcher, while the Horde story looks like The Emperor's New Groove. And I'm not just saying that. In one of the dungeons that they revealed for Horde in BlizzCon, there is a boss named Yasma. That's a female troll. I'm assuming that's a reference to Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, whatever. Apparently, Blizzard said that they are taking storytelling lessons from Overwatch, and I'm not really seeing it. Like, what Overwatch hero is dead to positive emotions, wouldn't think twice about killing people they once loved, and is known for their incredibly sexy butt? Oh, yeah, Reaper. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, please consider supporting me on Patreon or on Twitch. You can also support the channel for free by clicking the subscribe button or by sharing this with your friends. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.